here, Chris. You averaged 13 rebounds a game one season. Had a lot of seasons like that, actually. What's the key to controlling the glass the right way?
You know what? It's just two things: desire and effort. You can go with the techniques of boxing out. You can go with the techniques of face guarding. You can communicate. You can do a lot of things. But when it comes down to it, a lot of times it's who just wants that ball more.
I love that. Desire and effort. That's a good answer. And now the Lakers starting group. LeBron and Green make up the backcourt. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope is out there with Davis. And it's McGee in at the 5, roaming the paint. Al Richardson after the missed 3 from Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Richardson the pass to Simmons. To the left wing. Embiid kicks to Richardson. Just 5 on the clock. At the elbow, Horford. Can't hit that one. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Outside, Green. Here's LeBron. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Ben Simmons.
James is such a powerful player. Amazing at how he draws contact on the way up.
Los Angeles shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe. And he makes the first. And the bright lights of L.A., perhaps too much for some players. But you know what, Greg? Not for LeBron James.
This guy thrives in the spotlight. The Lakers crafting a roster to satisfy his championship ambitions. Off the court, the City of Angels perfect for maximizing his business aspirations.
Both shots good from the stripe. And coming up as an only child in difficult circumstances, LeBron James said he had to grow up early, take charge of his life at a young age.
Yeah, that's what made him such a solid person and a great basketball player. And ever since, he sought control of his own destiny, Kevin. He empowered trusted friends along the way. Hey, he's paved a new path for players taking ownership of their careers.
Here's Green after Ben Simmons' bucket. James in the post. Guarded by Simmons. James, no good.
He's not an easy man to stop when he's attacking the basket. The D doing everything he can.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Now here's LeBron. 29 points for him last game against Houston.
It was his rebound that stood out even more than me. I mean, they could not keep him off the glass.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Richardson the pass to Embiid. Back to Richardson. And he overshot that one, missing.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Fantastic vision. I mean, Bron always cognizant of everyone around him.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Horford finds Richardson. McGee with the block.
Oh, this is McGee's role. He's out here to defend and to stifle shooters whenever he can.
Green dishes to LeBron. Clock at 4. It's hauled in by the 76ers. The Lakers beat them last time when these two teams met in Los Angeles.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
You got to be locked in on the road. I mean, when there's no cohesiveness on defense, you're in danger.
Now here is Davis. Following the missed shot by Tobias Harris. Good D by Embiid.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Well, that's why he's out there right now. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points. The timing couldn't have been better on that assist.
And so Green will bring it up for Los Angeles. Passes to James. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
What about the incredible ball control of James right there? A true point forward who handles the ball well.
And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Yeah, he went from not even playing basketball to the #3 pick in a matter of just 4 years. As Joel Embiid puts it, his life is a movie.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. And the NBA veteran Luc Mbah a Moute hosts a camp every summer in Cameroon. Embiid basically was forced to attend it, and the rest, Chris, is history.
Yeah, 16 years old, Cody, moved to the U.S. He didn't speak English. He was getting teased and bullied. They laughed him out the gym. And that's when his competitive nature took over and carried him to greatness. I hope he's laughing now.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Well, I got a chance to chat a little bit with Frank Vogel. Two sides have split their meetings this season, and I asked Coach what he thought the difference between those two games were. He said, I know Philly loves to talk about the process. Well, in one game, they processed us, and the next, we processed them. I'm sure I'm not using that the right way, but the fact is we need to come out and play with fire tonight. No, Coach, you're not using the right way, but we get your meaning. Guys.
Thank you, David. For Philadelphia, they've gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight, neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, Greg, it's a seesaw battle. Both teams are pretty evenly matched, and the score reflects that.
Different styles of basketball, and you know, we're talking about Coach of the Year here. What style of coach did you prefer to play for?
Well, I just wanted a coach that was honest, that held everyone accountable, and allowed us to get out and run. You want a coach that believes in the talent that he has and doesn't hamper anyone's skill set, doesn't hold anyone back based upon their offensive philosophy. The game is changing, so hopefully you have a coach that is flexible. Hopefully you have a coach that is forward-thinking, and you have a coach that says, let it fly. That might be the most important skill set of a coach, in my opinion. One that says, hey, you got an open shot, you better take it.
Now here's LeBron. He's got 6. The pass to Green. He feeds it to Davis. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. LeBron outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Simmons. Another miss by James.
He just can't find the touch this quarter. He's got to keep grinding, though, and looking for the best shot possible.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And with LeBron James managing to extend his prime, the pressure is on this Lakers organization to make the most of it.
Yeah, you're right, G.A. I mean, it's the kind of pressure you want, though. I mean, getting those superstar players is the hard part. Finding that supporting cast, that's the hard work part.
That's good from Simmons.
Yeah, and I love the fans in Philly. They're notoriously prickly, though. They expect hard-nosed effort. If not, they'll let you hear about
it. And he can't hit the second. As you're talking about the Philly fans, they were even booing their team in that conference semifinal round against Toronto.
Yeah, they got nervous with the season on the line. You can't take it personal. In Philly, they love you just as much as they boo you.
And it's the 76ers with the ball, following the bucket by the Lakers. Harris against Davis. Harris passes to Embiid. Off target from three-point range. Well, it was the 76ers, their last game, a loss to the Detroit Pistons. Outside, Davis. James outside. McGee trying to break free. LeBron can't get it to go. The 76ers lead it. With the floater, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And when you foul Simmons, you really got to foul him. You don't want to just mess around. He powers through.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
And of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles, Dwight Howard. He's checked in for JaVale McGee. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Caldwell Pope, and Bradley's subbed in for Green.
I mean, you got to love the skill set Simmons possesses. A nightly triple-double threat. He stuffs the stat sheet.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
LeBron outside. Pass to Kuzma. Three-pointer. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got 4 rebounds in this game. Richardson outside. Outside, Simmons. Shoots over Bradley. No good off the back of the rim.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Kuzma can't get it to go. The 76ers leading by 4. Richardson outside. Embiid kicks to Richardson. From outside, off the mark. And it's Bradley with the ball for the Lakers. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
Look, they say there are no easy finishes in the NBA, but that should be easy.
Pass to Horford. Back to Richardson. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. Rajon Rondo's checked in for James. It's stolen by Bradley. Loads it up for Davis, and it's Davis finishing it off.
Oh, nice look by Bradley, moving it to the open man.
Passes it to Scott. Here's Thibault. He's guarded by Davis. Here's Thibault, and it's sent back by Howard. 5 to shoot, and stolen by Kuzma. And here we go. Fast break. Kuzma's got it. Simmons with the defensive effort.
Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots out there.
Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Simmons got 8.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Outside Rondo. And it's blocked by Simmons.
Oh, such a smart defensive player. He knows how to use his reach to alter shots.
Scott finds Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. Out of player ejections in the playoffs last year. In fact, the highest in 3 decades. Seems like tensions, yes, with the officials are still escalating.
Well, yeah, the relationship between the players and the referees, you know, it's always an ongoing process, and it's definitely getting better. But last year we had the highest number of new referees in the history of the NBA. And so you're going to have a growing pains when you have younger guys and understanding the culture of the league. But I like the way that we're going, and some of those rejections were warranted. Some of them weren't. I just look at that year as, that just happened. Let's see what happens. I'm not going to hold players and referees accountable to last season. I think we need a little bit more context before we make a decision on player ejections and flagrants and things like that. Just a little more research.
Markieff Morris is checked in for the Lakers. We get a break in the action, so let's take a look at the West and how the teams are stacking up. Look at the Lakers. They've got their eye on the #1 seed as the season moves into the final stretch. Currently first place in the standings, and guys showing no signs of letting up.
And I think for the Lakers, they must have reached every goal they set for themselves this season. For them to be this high in the standings this late in the season, what an accomplishment.
Yeah, Greg, and early in the year, maybe they were catching some teams by surprise, but now everybody knows how strong they are, and they're still rolling along.
Shot clock at 2. Rondo can't get it to go.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And the Lakers have possession. Lakers trail by 6. Kuzma outside. Kicks it out to Bradley. There's 1:54 left to play in the first. Shot clock at 5. Goes up on the wing. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Simmons feeling it out a bit. And the pass to Embiid to the paint. And finished off by Scott.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, it feels like they're just one step ahead right now, looking to build out their advantage even further.
Now here's Rondo. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Outside Bradley. Howard finds Rondo. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. A 3 from Bradley. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Thibault can't get it to go. And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Lakers. 8-point game. Pass to Rondo. 41 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Howard. The dish to Morris. Kicks it to Rondo. Teardrop shot. He lays it in.
If he's one thing, he's efficient in the paint. Rondo really good with the positioning there close to the basket.
Simmons with it. 10 points for him. To the inside. Howard with the steal. Right side Rondo. Nice D from Scott. 1 second left. He's off on that one. And that concludes the first quarter of play. 76ers lead by 6. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. Al Horford was born in the Dominican Republic, and he talked about why he gravitated towards basketball instead of baseball.
Coming from a place where, baseball is what's driven to us every time. I mean, I started playing baseball. I didn't play basketball. I started playing baseball, and, just watching my dad play basketball, I just fell in love with the game. But people were still telling me, they're like, nobody makes it out of here, usually out of basketball. I mean, your dad was a very rare case, and, I just believed in it.
Yep, wanted to follow in his father's footsteps.
And what a career. College championships at Florida, an all-star in the NBA. I think he made the right choice.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. What stands out to you guys from the 76ers in this one?
what we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, they really got after it. I mean, they made life extremely difficult for the shooters, which is why they hold this lead.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So the Lakers 5 right now. Morris is out there with Howard. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. And it's Rajon Rondo. And it's Caruso in at the 2. Here's Thibault. Following the basket by Kyle Kuzma. Clock at 6. Here's Thibault. Guarded by Kuzma. Thibault can't get it to go.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
Well, textbook defense. I mean, it took a good angle to the shooter and bothered the release.
And when you're open, Rondo finds you. Always has his head on a swivel.
And some great moments for Rajon Rondo. Helped Boston to a title back in 2008. And as we know, he's a 4-time All-Star.
Yeah, one of the most honorary, toughest, and smartest players in the league. He devours films. I mean, he makes his son watch film. You see that his 4-year-old son is watching film with him. What's going on, man? He's made it clear. Once his playing days are done, he wants to be an NBA coach.
And here is Morris. After the three-pointer from Joel Embiid. And yes, it's good. Rondo's got his second bucket tonight.
Yeah, and Rondo, he's fantastic at staying strong through the contact.
Thibault, the pass to Embiid. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Elbow shot. He doesn't hit that one. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. To the middle. And Kuzma slams it in.
Backed by an aggressive offensive mindset, Kuzma attacks the rim with force.
Pass to Scott. Here's Thibault. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got his 4th rebound in this one.
So he'll be happy that they're in front. He knows better than anyone else that he's still without a bucket, and he won't be happy with it.
Chris, there are guys that talk a lot of trash on the floor. You played against some legendary trash talkers. Who stands out in that area when you think back to when you played?
And I tell you what, the 2 guys that are on my mind, they definitely could have talked trash with the best of all time, and that's Pat Beverly. We've seen what he does. He just keeps coming and coming and coming. And that guy, Day-Day, yeah, Draymond Green, the one that plays out there in Golden State. Oh, yeah, he has a mouth on him, too. I think we heard him.
And when you played, who was the best trash talker back in your day?
By far, Larry Bird and Gary Payton. Those 2 guys would talk trash that so much that you would get entertained into their talking and be like, well, what are you going to say next? I'm having a good time out here. It was always in fun, but trust me, they always wanted to stick that dagger into you, too, while they were talking.
You couldn't hide a smile either. They start getting you going. You could not hide a smile.
I couldn't, and that was my thing. I talked trash while I was smiling, so maybe no one else knew what I was saying but you. But those guys, yeah, they keep you laughing out there. They talk trash about you, themselves after they missed the shot. They would talk themselves down or talk to a fan that was talking to them. So it was always entertaining. The best trash talkers talk to everyone, not just to their opponent.
And they'll keep possession. Outside Rondo, all alone. Milton grabs the board.
He gets the playground jumper and can't make good on it, so you don't get many chances easily tonight.
And there's the call on Howard. That's his first foul. Los Angeles making a switch here. James is checked in. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. And so Green will bring it up for Los Angeles. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Harris against Morris. Richardson, he's checked in for the 76ers. Passes it to Caruso. Morris against Harris. 4 on the clock. And the wide open shot from Green. And again, the Lakers no good. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Richardson kicks to Robinson. Richardson outside. Back to Robinson. Richardson the pass to Horford. Over Howard. And it's sent back by Howard.
You got to be aware of Howard at all times, especially on defense, where he makes his living blocking shots.
And stolen by Richardson. And now Philadelphia on the break. And it's Robinson with the jam.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
LeBron passes to Green. Over Robinson. The Lakers rebound. The shot will not fall. The 76ers leading by 4. There's the pass to Horford. Here's Milton. No points in the game yet for him. For 3, Richardson sinks the triple.
But the D didn't do a good enough job on him. He could be an ace when he gets a good look at 3.
Lakers trail by 7. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And there's the foul against Philadelphia. Lakers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. He's off on the first.
For all those people waiting for LeBron to start showing his age, you might not want to start holding your breath. This man's got a lot of time left in this league.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Anthony Davis comes in for Morris, and it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Alex Caruso. He hits the second from the line.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
A championship standard in L.A. with the Lakers. The expectations will always be high.
Oh, yeah, Jay, you've been there with me. I mean, we both looked up in the rafters and seen those 16 championship banners up there. I mean, with LeBron James in the fold, the expectation is to get to 17, 18, 19.
Here's LeBron. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. LeBron's got 9.
James, such a terrific interior score. Simple, under control, and on the money.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, one of the things that the NBA has been forward thinking about is always accepting new ideas. And they've got a bunch of them on the table in recent weeks. A mid-season tournament, a postseason play-in tournament, maybe even reducing the 82-game regular season schedule. Now, all of these would be very bold moves, but Commissioner Adam Silver has always demonstrated a willingness to think outside the box. Kevin?
PA, great assessment, good report. Thank you so much. Here is Robinson. After Los Angeles picked up 3 with their lunch. And it's sent back by Howard. Green deciding where to go with it. Pass to Davis. Milton grabs the board. The 76ers leading by 3. Harris outside. Pass to Milton. Feeds it to Horford. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last. And Philadelphia making a change here. Simmons is checked in. And the Lakers also making a change. McGee's checked in. Puts it up off the inbound. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Well, the NBA is entertainment. You know, Chris, it also can have a very social impact in a positive ways. Guys like Kyle Korver have spoken out. The Jazz took action last season. Chris, how do you feel the league has responded to issues like discrimination?
Well, I think the league has done a wonderful job, better than any league. First of all, we acknowledge it. You don't just throw it under the rug and say there's no problem here. And that may be the toughest, to be able to acknowledge that. And then secondly, to make quick, sweeping decisions, I think has also been awesome too. But I don't think any league in the history of sports has had more players speak up for issues in society than ours. Let's go back to Bill Russell and others, the way that they started the game and came in. We have to love it, and I love the fact that the league is not scared of the narrative, and we work together. And by the way, that Kyle Korver article was so awesome. It was so vulnerable for him to write that. And when you have players like that, no matter what color, that are selfless to speak out to make society better, then it's not just good for the game, but it's great for all of us. So kudos to Kyle, the Jazz, and everyone doing all they can do to make things better for everyone.
Absolutely. Now here is Davis. 26 points for him last game against Houston. Here's Caldwell Pope. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out.
I love the form that Caldwell Pope has. When he's open in the mid-range, he feels comfortable rising up from there.
Pass to Simmons. A floater, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Davis.
And with Embiid and Ben Simmons both at their best in the paint, maybe not the ideal fit if you're the Sixers and you had to trade one of them. Which is it?
Oh, man, that's so tough. They're both great players, GA, but Embiid, his health remains a question mark. And Simmons, you know, imagine if you have a team of shooters built around him like Giannis in Milwaukee. That's a tough question.
That's good from Simmons. And he makes the first, but misses the second.
And guys, you have to be able to knock down your free throws. Struggling with that this quarter. Good way to let your opponent back in the game.
Now here's James. He's got 9. A flawless finish on the alley-oop.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
I gotta say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. Simmons against James. Simmons passes to Richardson. McGee with the block. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They trail by 3. Makes it off the glass. James has got 5 points in the quarter.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And the 76ers decide to take their first timeout here. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons. As we get a break in the action now, let's take a look at the East and how the teams are stacking up. Taking a look at Philadelphia. Right now, the 6th best record in the conference, looking to hold on to playoff position and finish the regular season strong.
And I think for the 76ers, this hasn't been the breakout season that many were predicting, but they're still very much in the hunt for a high postseason seed, and that will keep them focused here during the season's final stages.
Yeah, they'll be there in the playoffs. I'm sure of that. It's just a matter of how high they'll be seated.
No good from Simmons.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoiding fouling and got in the perfect position to alter the shot.
Now here is Davis. Providing around 26.5 points a game, rarely has an off night. Shoots from the high post. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Oh, he's not going to miss that shot twice in a row. Trust me.
Robinson against James. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Back to James. Outside, Davis. From downtown. They grab their own miss. They shoot again. And the layup good by McGee. McGee's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
And Simmons kicks to Richardson. The pass to Horford. Shoots over McGee. Horford's shot is good. Horford's got 4 points in the quarter.
And one of the best outside shooting big men in the league, Al Horford, showing his touch.
James against Robinson. Out left to the wing. McGee dishes to LeBron. No luck, they battled on the glass but couldn't knock it down. And it's Robinson that time on the assist from Simmons. And now a 3-point Philadelphia lead. LA's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. He lobs it up, and it's McGee with the jam.
And you see why McGee's teammates lob it up his way? Because they know he can go up and get it.
It's stolen by Davis. Caldwell Pope left side. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Caldwell Pope's got 6.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage. And guys, at this point in his career, Anthony Davis just entering his prime. Crazy to think when you look at what he's already accomplished thus far.
Now here's Bradley. He's coming off a 10-point game against Houston.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Simmons on the wing. Covered by LeBron. Simmons passes to Harris. 6 on the shot clock. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Oh, when Harris is down deep, he is exceptional at being physical. Really puts defenders in a tough spot.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. Some changes for Philadelphia. Embiid, he's checked in for Horford. Korkmaz comes in for Glenn Robinson III, and it's Burks in for Josh Richardson. And then for the Lakers, Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Caldwell Pope. Rajon Rondo subbed in for LeBron.
I mean, look, every year Harris looks more confident. He goes through stretches where he can dominate.
Rondo passes to McGee. Rondo against Simmons. That's a bucket. His third of the game. He shot the ball 7 times. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
Now here is Harris. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against Detroit. Embiid inside. McGee's there. Pass to Korkmaz. He kicks to Burks. From deep. Oh, big time shot.
He just beat the buzzer. He barely beat the buzzer right there.
Wow, what a way to finish up the quarter.
Every once in a while.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, and welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here. If your name is Shaquille O'Neal, raise your hand, please. If your name is Shaquille O'Neal, raise your hand, please. I guess Shaq's not here today. If your name is Kenny the Jet Smith, raise your hand, please. There. And I'm Kevin Harlan. Ben Simmons had it going on in the first quarter. He had 11 points, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. And from what we saw so far from the Sixers, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
Well, the three-point shooting was the key thus far. When you're knocking down those shots from the perimeter, it really spreads the floor. You demand respect from the defense. We'll see if they can keep it flowing in the second half.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Lakers?
Well, as we know, it's always a good idea to pound the ball into the paint. So many defensive game plans are focused just on stopping the three. When you hurt a team down low, they got to react. That allows you to play inside out. Trust me, I have the blueprint. I own the blueprint. I created the blueprint. Inside, kick it back out, shoot the three. Rick Fox, B. Shaw, and big shot, Bob for three. The crowd go crazy. I know you remember that, Ernie.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Ben Simmons really making a difference here.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
Yeah, Greg, this game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. The tall lineup out there for the 76ers. Simmons, Richardson, Harris, Horford, and Embiid. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Harris outside. From the arc. No good. And it's the Lakers the other way. LeBron outside. He dishes it to McGee. Harris against James. Always going up for the alley-oop here.
You're right. That's just nice timing on the pick and roll. McGee right there where he needs to be at just the right moment to finish the playoff.
And Simmons kicks to Richardson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game. The first one falls. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. About 1 minute played here in the second half. And Ben Simmons picks up the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Davis finds McGee. Caldwell Pope outside. Shot clock at 6.
And look, you have to give credit to Harris. He is very good at getting his hands up and making shooters feel uneasy.
Richardson. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. And that's 15 points for Josh Richardson.
Oh, even from that range, the floater is one of the toughest shots in the game.
And for the Sixers, the health of their draft picks has been a story. Zaire Smith, Markelle Fultz, Ben Simmons, Joel Embiid, all missing significant time with injury.
Health continues to be a key for them. GA. Embiid in particular, he's missed some games last year, missed some back-to-backs. He's 7'2". You just hope his knees could withstand the grind. They got to keep him going to reach their goal.
The Lakers have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6.
Caldwell Pope is a guy you cannot leave open at any time. Just a very good shooter from any spot on the floor.
Pass to Richardson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, easy call.
And it'll be his 4th time going to the free throw line in the game. First one falls for him. He's perfect from the line this time. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Lakers trail by 3. Outside, Davis. Dishes it to James. That's in there. Davis with the assist. LeBron's got 13.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Passes it to Horford. Back to Simmons. Lets a floater go. McGee with the block. Here's Caldwell Pope. They get the rebound. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Ben Simmons.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
On the trade for Anthony Davis, a risk for the Lakers, but they feel, Greg, that both sides will find an extension this offseason.
There is mutual interest from both sides. Lakers made the trade confident Davis would resign. A bit of a leap of faith, but the Lakers did everything they could to secure Davis long term.
He misses the free throw. And he's good on the second.
Boy, they would have loved to grab the lead there, but you can't make them all.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Richardson against Green. Richardson kicks to Simmons. Fader on the way. Green with the rebound.
Might take them a little while to find their stride here in the second half. Only 1 for 4 so far. They just need to calm down, play their game.
Simmons against James. LeBron is doubled, and there's the call on Joel Embiid. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early, and just one more will put him over the limit.
Dwight Howard, he's checked in for the Lakers. Philadelphia on D. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. With some arc. And shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Simmons against James. Harris outside. 6 to shoot. 20 feet out. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Howard's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
This system is set up perfectly for him today. I mean, it's allowing him to find a lot of good shots.
And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. A 2-point game. It's stolen by Davis. Caldwell Pope outside. On the wing, Green. And stolen by Richardson. For 3, Harris. The Lakers with the rebound. James in the post. Guarded by Simmons. And finished off by LeBron.
And the way James dominates on the offensive end, making it look effortless tonight.
Richardson the pass to Embiid. Green against Richardson. The pass to Harris. And it's good from the elbow.
I'll tell you what, Harris is a solid mid-range shooter, and he feels comfortable from there.
LeBron against Simmons. LeBron kicks to Davis. And here's Green outside. That one misses. The 76ers have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements here. Caldwell Pope dishes to James. The 10-footer. And he gets the jumper to drop. James has got the lead up to 4 now for the Lakers.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Simmons with it. Now guarded by Caldwell Pope. LeBron against Harris. Kicks it out to Richardson. 5 on the clock. From deep three-point range. He can't get that one to fall. Great tee that time from Green. Pass to LeBron. Oh, and the jam by LeBron.
You love how fierce James is, a ferocious dunk artiste.
And the 76ers call time here.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Poor rotations. I mean, slow help and just not enough toughness on the interior. They've got a lot to talk about.
Alex Caruso. He's checked in for Caldwell Pope. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard for the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. Here are the team leaders in steals. You need to play these guys heads up. The 4th spot held by the Lakers.
You can't get careless with the basketball against this group. I mean, they'll pick your pocket, and no surprise to see them in the upper echelon as far as steals.
Embiid with it. He's picked up by James. And there's the call on James. That's foul number 2 for him. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Harris. Embiid inside, working on Howard. Another miss by Philadelphia. Los Angeles leading by 6. Here's LeBron, and the dunk by James.
That's how LeBron likes to attack. So effective at scoring on the move.
Pass to Horford. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Now here's Embiid. He's got 11. 4 on the shot clock. Bible. And that one goes long.
Oof, this has been brutal. I mean, he still hasn't made a single shot. No wonder they're struggling.
And another shot. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. The Lakers have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line.
And when you look at that free throw percentage on the season, they're right around 73%.
Scotty's checked in for the 76ers. Alec Burks comes in for Richardson. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for the Lakers. Rondo comes in for Green. And that one falls for Anthony Davis. The 76ers trail by 11. Passes it to Thibault. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
And a chance here to see the numbers for Davis. He's been dominant over the last month, averaging about 27 points per, 10 rebounds, and over 2.5 blocks. And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
He's oozing with confidence. I mean, and it shows. Every time he steps on the floor, he expects to dominate.
Caruso, no good.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoiding fouling and got in the perfect position to alter the shot.
Now the pass to Scott. Back to Burks. Embiid against Davis to end the run, and Davis sends it back.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a hand on it.
And the 76ers call time here.
And they're picking up a lot of fouls already in the penalty. Not a good sign. They need to focus on moving their feet and maintaining a good defensive position.
Korkmaz, he's checked in for Philadelphia. And the Lakers also making a switch. Morris is checked in for LeBron. It's stolen by Rondo. Now the Lakers on the break. A pull-up. Uses the glass to drop it in. Caruso's got 6 points.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Tipped away. It's stolen by Morris. Pass to Caruso. Loads it up for Davis. Got a piece of it. Here's Korkmaz. He's covered by Rondo. Milton the pass to Scott. Here's Milton. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Just 4 to shoot to stop the drought. Pass to Korkmaz. Drills it from outside.
It was just a mystery what the defense was doing there. You never want to give him that much space outside the three-point line.
Burks against Rondo. Kicks it to Davis. And Embiid with the block.
Awesome timing on the rejection. Embiid, the big fella. You don't want to bring it in around this guy.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I'm not really sure I've ever seen a center who could play bully ball in the paint and step out and hit the three. then give you the handles in the mix like Joel Embiid. I mean, him and Boogie Cousins are really the only two that come to mind.
Pass to Burks. The feed to Embiid. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. He's got 15. And even though Embiid has that deep range, he prefers to throw his weight around inside.
And he should, Kevin. And at times, the lack of spacing has forced him to step outside. I mean, he's as gifted as you can get on that block. I mean, you got to get him the ball down there with space to work.
Here's Korkmaz, and Davis sends it back. Down low, Caruso. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Nice pass. I mean, putting in work on the interior, gotta love it.
We've got 1:13 left in the third. Unloads from 13. Burks can't get it to go.
And smothered him on that mid-range attempt.
Well, that's how you play it. He does a good job of getting into the shooter's airspace.
Rondo finds Davis. Here's Caruso. Lets it go with a three. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Caruso's got 11.
Way to work the inside-out game. Draws the defense in and kicks it out for the open shot.
Burks on the wing. Up top, Embiid. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. A shot by Milton, no good. And so it's Rondo bringing it up for the Lakers. Davis has the open look. Again, Los Angeles.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove insurmountable.
Here's Milton. They need this. And the miss. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Lakers ahead, up by 15. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Control the pace. Get it to the right guy at the right time. These requirements top the list if you're a good point guard.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Taking a look at the Lakers. Rajon Rondo is out there with Bradley. And there's JaVale McGee. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. And it's Davis in at the 4. And Simmons slams it in.
Well, this is where Simmons does the most damage. I mean, he's an electrifying, dynamic transition player who torches defense.
Davis, the pass to Bradley. Back to Davis. Over Burks. And it's Davis missing. The 76ers trail by 13. Here's Harris. It's blocked.
An average shot blocker. I mean, you want Kuzma to use his vertical more to redirect shots.
Bradley up top. And there's the pass to Kuzma. Now here is McGee. Rondo scanning the floor. Bradley, no one around him. And it's off from 3-point range.
He's done a lot of the little things to help put them in front. I mean, but his offense has not been there for him tonight.
And the 76ers making a change here. Horford's checked in. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for the Lakers. Green comes in for Rajon Rondo. Simmons on the wing. Guarded by Bradley. Green kicks to Bradley. Back to McGee. Outside Bradley. Just 5 to shoot. Caldwell Pope for 3. And again, the Lakers no good. The 76ers trail by 13. Harris drives in. And slam dunk by Harris.
Oh, I love the tenacity that Harris plays with, the ridiculous dunker off the drive.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 0-3 to start the fourth quarter. And the Lakers call time here. And with the fourth quarter push coming up here, the coach going over the game plan and these players rehydrating themselves with Gatorade, recharging their bodies, refocusing their minds, and getting that strategy down to close out the game. Richardson, he's checked in for Korkmaz. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during that last timeout, I listened to Frank Vogel talk to his team. He said, keep grinding. We're in good shape. Things aren't always going to go perfectly. Don't let that slow you down. Let's just stick to what got us here. Kevin, we'll see if they can build on this lead.
The 76ers trail by 13. Pass to Horford. Back to Richardson. The 3. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
He'll do some damage if they give him that shot. Don't give him a clean look. Get out there on him.
Inside. And Kuzma slams it in.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Simmons against Bradley. Pass to Richardson. Passes it to Harris. Shoots over Bradley. And the 76ers get it back. Simmons finds Harris. Shoots over Bradley. That one's in there. The Lakers' lead is cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Tobias Harris.
It's been absolutely amazing to watch Harris mature. I mean, physically, he can handle the power.
Bradley deciding where to go with it. Embiid with the steal. Oh, the lob for Simmons. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Demonstrating how fast he is. Simmons enjoys going up to hammer home that alley-oop.
Caldwell Pope with it, and it's Horford picking him up. Caldwell Pope wishes to McGee. Green against Richardson. McGee trying to break free, and it's Green missing.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
He gets it in there.
Oh, even from that range, the floater is one of the toughest shots in the game.
Green against Richardson. Outside, Simmons. Back to Richardson.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
The first free throw is good. James checked in for Los Angeles. Lakers leading by 8. The pass to McGee. Back to LeBron. 4 on the clock. Here's the floater. Horford with the rebound. Horford's got 5 rebounds tonight. Richardson gets a wide open look. Rebounded by the Lakers. McGee's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. There's the 3. It's hauled in by Richardson.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Embiid, the basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 6 assists here tonight.
What amazing strength. Look, I love how Embiid fights his way through whatever the defense throws his way.
Caldwell Pope outside. Kuzma against Horford. Kuzma passes to Green. Caldwell Pope outside. Los Angeles with another miss.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Simmons passes to Embiid. Simmons against LeBron. Unloads from 9. Off the left rim and out.
That's the only way to hold him in check. He's got it inside. You got to have a body on him right away.
And stolen by Richardson. He kicks it to Simmons. Back to Richardson. Ooh, the double clutch. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
That free throw missing.
A good sign that he's getting to the line a lot here in the second half, putting pressure on the D.
And he sinks the second.
And this is one of the things they need to keep doing in the second half to get this win. Keep knocking down those free throws. They've been sensational here at the line.
Green with the ball. Now defended by Embiid. And the call will be against Al Horford. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's James. LeBron is doubled to the paint, trying to get something going. And Green with the basket on the assist by Kuzma.
An all-around player. Kuzma is very solid at finding his guys in their spots.
Outside, Simmons. Green against Richardson. Great tee that time from Green.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Yeah, Greg, that's just great defense, forcing this man into a difficult attempt.
Kuzma kicks to James. Caldwell Pope outside. A three-pointer off the mark.
And even though he's gone ice cold, he keeps shooting. I mean, it's late enough in the game for him to recognize there's a better option.
Simmons finds Richardson. Six on the shot clock. For 3. It's JaVale McGee with the rebound. McGee's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And finished off by LeBron.
I mean, if you're the defense, what can you do? James is too strong, too focused on these finishes.
Pass to Richardson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game. And the Lakers making a change here. Caruso's checked in.
And positionless basketball, all the rage, and Kyle Kuzma really fits that mold. Is he a 3? Is he a 4? I don't know, but he gets buckets.
That's good from Richardson. And very light-footed is Kuzma. Moves well for his size.
You know, kind of a tweener in terms of build, but he has the ability to light up that scoreboard, something every team can use.
Second free throw, no good. And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Lakers. To the middle. Here's LeBron. And another basket for the Lakers.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
James against Simmons. On the wing, Harris. Pass to Horford. Shoots over Kuzma. Kuzma with the defensive effort. Lakers leading by 10. He feeds it to LeBron.
And just not nearly as effective at drawing fouls on the defense as he was in that first half.
And the first one at the line is good. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. The 76ers trailed by 11. Harris with it. He's picked up by LeBron. Outside, Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
This is why you must get Simmons out the paint, because he's fantastic when it comes to dunking.
Lakers have gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. James looking around. Passes to Caruso. Here's the three. He can't get it to go. And it's Philadelphia the other way. Simmons against James. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on LeBron James.
Awesome at cutting inside. The quick feet of Simmons are hard to keep up with on the drive.
And he knocks down the first one. Davis is checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And Simmons drops them both. Los Angeles leading by 7. And here is LeBron. And the rejection by Embiid. Harris looking it over. Horford finds Simmons. Makes that one fall. It's his 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts.
Becoming more and more of a leader. Simmons has no fear in taking shots on big possessions.
Here's Caruso. Richardson covering. At the teardrop. McGee the pass to Davis. James outside. LeBron is doubled. Shot clock at 6. Goes up again. And it's Davis missing. The 76ers trail by 5. Simmons on the wing. Covered by LeBron. LeBron with the block.
Oh, you got to be cautious around James. He's always on the hunt to swat away shots. Defense in your rear view may be closer than they appear.
And then Simmons slams it in.
Demonstrating how valuable he is in the clutch. Simmons is calm, cool, and collected in these moments.
So it's the Lakers now. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Here's James.
I love how James takes hold of these possessions. When his team needs a basket, he steps up to the plate.
Timeout called the 76ers. They're behind by 5. There's 39 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And they need to use as little time as possible here. If they can get a bucket before the clock hits 24 seconds, they can try for a stop on the next possession. If there's less than 24, then they'll have to foul.
Richardson kicks to Simmons. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoiding fouling and got in the perfect position to alter the shot.
And it's Davis with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. Leading by 5. Burks, he's checked in for the 76ers. First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. Second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
No time to waste on this possession.
Yeah, they got to get into the play fast and execute. It's your only hope.
McGee with the block. And they go to the intentional foul. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And he ends up making the second, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Timeout called the 76ers. They're trailing by 7. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
I'm really curious to see what their strategy is at this point. You can't afford any wasted possessions.
15 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here is Cook. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. Here's Caruso. And so the Lakers take the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's